Good morning, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Awning walls. Today's video we're going to talk about these two awning walls, the Drifta Stockton Awning Walls that goes as an option that goes with your Drifta Stockton 4-wheel drive awning. Now I've showed you this awning before. It's 2.5 by 2.5 metre. So if you haven't seen it yet, just go back a couple of weeks, and I've got a preview video on this, including the curved light bar I've got here that helps to stop the water pooling on your awning, which goes a long way. But today we're going to talk about these walls. As an option, with the Drifta Stockton awning, you can purchase these two walls. So there's two here. There's a side wall that measures 2.5 by 1.95 metres, and there's a front wall that measures 2.5 by 1.95 metres. Now they're both different, and I'm going to show you the difference between the two. So first we'll start off with the side wall. Now the side walls, excuse my back there. Now the side wall's got a couple of different options I've seen here that I've never seen before in these type of awnings. So not only does it pack down really nice and compact, as you can see in these little bags, and you know what we're all about, saving weight and volume. So the colour's similar to your awning. Of course, you've got the beautiful Drifta Stockton on there as well. Now what I like about this, and I'll move up close to the camera, Alright, just get, okay, have a look at these. See on the top? We've got these clips. Okay, so they've gone away with using their little Velcro tags that often can rip away on the cheaper ones in particular. And as you can see, it's double stitched and it's very thick webbing on there. So on the top, all along, so all you do is you just clip these onto the top. And it's also got these, another feature which I was not aware of. It's also got these little hooks on the end here. You're probably wondering if you could see that. So you're probably wondering if that will focus on there. Okay, see those little hooks? So you're probably wondering what that's for. On each of the Drifta Stockton awnings, there's a little hole there we can hook these onto, which keeps it stretched out and helps to hold it up. So it's very strong. The wind's never going to take this down. And on the side, over here, you see it's got the Velcro tags as you tag onto the wall, onto the post on that post there. So let's go put this together. So just excuse my back here. Okay. So I'm also going to show you how the front wall goes up. So I'll just show you how quick this is. Now it's a little tag. It goes, there's a little hole right in there that goes in there. So I'll bring the camera up closer shortly and I'll show you that. So you can see how quick these are to clip on. And you can adjust the height on these as well, so you can have it up higher or you can have it down lower. So depending on what sort of climate you're on. And then all you do is put these Velcro tags. So again, you've got another hole up here where that clips onto. And now we just Velcro tab these on. And then that's pretty much it. Once you've done that, that's pretty much set up. Now if it's windy, like it is right now, you can put one peg out on that corner over there, just to stop that from flapping. So it's got a couple of peg points down the bottom. And that's it. So what we might do is we'll grab the pegs. So that's the first wall set up. So you can see how quick that was. So what we'll do now is I'll grab the other wall and I'll set up the front wall. We'll just relocate the camera. Now the front wall is different to the side wall. It doesn't have these Velcro pieces on the top. Actually guys, before we go any further, I'm just going to peg that out. Wall. Now that we got those poles anchored down so they won't go anywhere, So always advisable as soon as you set these up, as you can see, particularly if you put the walls up, to anchor those poles down. So now these ones, this is the inside, that's the outside. These ones, I've got a sail track in them, a sail rail. Okay, I'll just move up close to the camera and show you that. So you can see here, it runs all the way along the end here. It's got this sail rail. And up in here, it's got the track for the sail rail to go into. And then all you do is you just slide this along here, which is great. There's a huge benefit of that, is it actually stops the water from getting in when it's raining, water from getting in between your wall and inside your awning space. And that's it. Now, what we do then is a couple more pegs. Again, depending on the ground, you'll only need your short pegs. And this one's designed to go out on an angle. Now a lot of times you'll only just need to set up the front wall. You can see how quick it is to actually set up. So all it requires is just the 2 pegs. So overall, that whole setup, there's only 3 pegs I've had to put in. So now, these sail rails, there's also another one on the inside here, and I'll bring the camera up and show you soon. Now, I've never seen that feature in any of these side awnings ever, where they've got 2 side rails. Now the beauty with that, Drifta manufactures these canvas little storage holders. I'm not sure what you call them. So it's close to 1 metre long, and you can see all the little pockets here. So there's a couple of places you can mount these. So not only is there an extra sail track in here, there's also another one up here on this vehicle here, which is a common feature, yes. All the 4-drive awnings that I know of have those sail tracks on there. And majority of them also have them on these Drifta stock, on these type of awnings. But the Drifta Stockton has got an extra one on this side, and that's where these come in handy. Not only can you mount this over there, but you can also mount this, and it's the same principle as the front awning, where this just slides in. And that's it. So you can have that here, or you can have that over there. So how brilliant is that? You can keep some of your accessories in there. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets here. So what we'll do is I'll grab the camera and I'll show you this up close. So you can see those pockets there. So how cool is that? And there's that little sail track that it's gone into. And on the side wall, you can see those connection points that I mentioned. So that's those connection points I mentioned. And if we move up close here, that's the hook. And the hole that's pre-drilled, designed just for that hook. So these walls are indeed custom made to suit this particular awning. The Drifta Stockton awning's quite a heavy duty awning, as you can see, and there's that other sail track that's underneath. The curved pole, and I particularly want to show you there, that's the LED, and that is the LED light strip for the curved pole. Just a short video today. I only wanted to just mainly to show you these walls, because I haven't introduced these walls as yet, although I have shown some. If you're on my Facebook page, you would have seen a glimpse of some of the photos from the Christmas day when I set this up on a rainy day. This and my hexa tarp are set up out the back, and the vehicle backed up just so the rear end is under it. Had enough shelter for 20 people and cooking area as well. So I set up a table along here, and we put all the hot food here, and I had another table out under the hexa tarp where we put the cold food out. And I cooked that day for 20 people, particularly the pork roast. I had a pork roast on the spit using the Drifta Stockton fire pit and the fire pit surround with the Oz pit rotorare. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, you know what I mean, the one that spins around, and that thing runs on 2 D-size batteries. So, and it was a brilliant day. It was great to be out on the beach. Overcast day, we had a few showers, so it was lovely. It was a beautiful day. It was busy, but just wonderful, that sea breeze. It was like aircon all day, and believe me guys, it's rare that I ever get to spend Christmas Day in such conditions. Normally you just you melt, you feel you're going to melt. It's so hot and humid, and usually cannot wait to get back home and sit in the aircon to cool down. So this year I wanted to really put my name down for the last few years to try to go down onto the beach and have Christmas lunch down on the beach, and this year I did it, and it was great. I loved it, enjoyed it. It was a lot more work than I thought, but it was great. I had a ball. Now these walls, okay, these were given to me by Drifta Stockton. All right, hang on, I've just got this little flap here flapping away. Okay, this is given to me on Drifta Stockton. Now, not everything is given to me. All right, now I will tell you, now that doesn't mean you're not going to get an honest review. Okay, I can't fault anything on this. All right, if anything, maybe if this wasn't as high, it's not that, contrary to what some people think, it's not that I've got a low vehicle. Okay, this vehicle up the top here, that's about 1.9 meters up here, all right, and that'll be about 1.9 meters as well. So this is about 1.9 meters. You can see, so I get if you've got a very high vehicle, you know, it's something like, I don't know, how much is, there's at least another 1.5 foot on there. You need a very high vehicle to get that. That would have been nice if it was probably 1/2 foot, but then you can pick it out on an angle, as I have on this end here. So I'm just thinking, see, this is good. You can get this one, I've got it set loose now, but if I put those pegs out tighter, you could get that relatively tight, because if the wind picks up, these are just going to flap, and particularly this one here. So I don't know if I haven't set this up properly or not. You can undo these side straps here and peg it straight out and have it straight out on an angle like that, as I have here, but then you're going to have this big gap exposed here. So I like this set up like this, so there's less of a gap there. And in this spot's brilliant to whack your swag, because it's angled out. You can put your swag in here, and you've still got all this area here, and because of the way this is set up, this is fully waterproof along here, so you're not going to get any water dripping down off here. But how cool are these things, guys? These bag things here, I'm not sure what you call them. These are available from Drifta, and these are using the Australian canvas, the wax converted canvas, best canvas in the world. So this is going to last you a lifetime. So it's UV treated, 100% waterproof. Mind you, something like this wouldn't need to be 100% waterproof because this will always be kept undercover. But you can store whatever you like in here. You can put your torch in here. You can put your car keys in here while you're around camp. I mean, whatever you want to put up here. Your hairbrush, whatever. Your phone for the time being while you're sitting down around the fire or something. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little pockets. 2 big ones, 4 little ones. You can get these in different colors as well, different configurations, different length and so on. So I've had this one for probably a year and a half now, and I've never really put it to, to be honest, I've never used it as yet, mainly because I'm kind of lacking in the space where to put it. Actually, I tell a lie, I did use it when I was up at Fraser Island. Not this year, last year during the September school holidays. I went with my niece up to Fraser Island for 10 days with my 2 little nieces. I took them there for the first time and they loved it. And we used this, and I had it mounted up over here. So, but now this is a much better spot. I like it here. The reason, to be honest, I'm going to tell you, the reason why I haven't used this all that much is because of the length. It was too long for this spot here. So if I mounted it here, I couldn't open this back door, and I always like to gain that back door. So there really wasn't any spot to put it. But now that I've got this awning, this thing here will definitely come with me all the time. And even if I don't use this awning, like sometimes I'm going to remove this awning and in around about this spot here, install a Drifta ensuite. Okay, so it's a special ensuite that sets up in literally seconds, guys. Oh, you wait and I'll show you this one day. I just got to get some mounts made up so I can fit it on there, but this has to come out for now. And that's part of the reason why I got this rear awning as well. Not just that. And plus, it used to be a 270-degree awning here, and now I can see I've done away with it. So I've got no coverage at the back. So I've got that little freestanding awning. And I'm really happy with it, really happy. Now, it's not a Drifta product. It's not a Drifta Stockton product. And it's something that I did pay for out of my own pocket, out of my own money. So again, going to be an honest review. But I can tell you now, I'm pretty happy with that thing. It's pretty much just what I'm looking for. It's pretty just what I'm looking for. And it's very sturdy, very lightweight as well. And you get a full wall kit that goes with it too. But I'll do a review video on that one day. So till then, now we just had Christmas. I know, what's today? It's Boxing Day holiday, whatever that is. What's it, 27th, 28th? I don't know. This coming Friday is New Year's Day. So we just had Christmas. So I hope you had a very Merry Christmas. And look after yourself and have a happy New Year, and don't do anything stupid. Don't drink, drive or anything. Be kind to everyone, and put a like on this video. Comment if there's anything you want to know more about, anything you don't like. Do you want me to do a full review video? Although I pretty much have done a full review video on this. Now this was going to be a short video, but being that it's my first video after the 1000, I'm quite excited. So I thought we'll put a bit more time. So it's a bit of a blog. This is a bit of a blog showing a couple of the items. So now you got to see these set up. So the beauty with this is so versatile. I've got so many options now. I mean, if I could pull up camp and I've got the hexa tarp and the campsite's not big enough, for example, you go to a caravan park, well then I've still got the option of setting this. Or if I don't have this set up and I've got the Drifta ensuite set up off the side, I still got this one here. Now, if I wanted the walls closed in like this as well, this also comes, I've also got the full wall kit for that. And that wall kit makes that thing humongous. You should see the space, and it's fully enclosed. That thing is fully enclosed. You wouldn't even need a tent. That is like a tent. You set that out, put the walls on, it's fully enclosed, and it's like a tent. All you need is whack a swag on the bottom, or one of those cots, you call them, whatever, stretchers, whack that on there, and you've got a perfectly good sheltered spot to sleep in. Now there's a bit of work. This here is quick, easy to set up, but the walls, even though it does zip on, there's a bit of work in setting them out. There's a lot of pegs. There's a lot of pegs. You need to set that out. But I've tested it in some strong winds, and I tell you what, once you got it on, you got those pegs out, it hardly moves. It's really, because it's got drop down leaks, but that's for another video. I'm going to talk about that on another video. Maybe this week, I don't know. I'm going back down to Gold Coast next week, picking your nieces coming back, and then we're going camping. So I might leave that review video till then. We'll see what happens. So in the meantime, I might call this short now because it's starting to get warm. I'm going to pack this away before it gets too hot. It's relatively early morning here at the moment. So I'm going to pack this away. I'm going to grab a cold drink, sit down, watch a little bit of the cricket, get into the editing in this and try to get this uploaded late this afternoon or tonight. So till then, cheers, look after your things, self, and please subscribe. Cheers.